Greetings, wherever you are, all the protocols observed, in all the faculty of life, in everything you are doing, whoever you are, listen to this one, it's very important. I have a question actually that why whenever you find or face challenges in any church, you think of quitting church. Some of you even quit God. No longer worshiping God. You go back to your old life. You go back to the life where you used to be. You find yourself saying that I better do worse of what I was doing before I got saved or before I joined the church. I want to say to you that don't you see that the devil is robbing you one of the good things of your life? Because first of all, we are proud saying that church belongs to God, but whenever challenges comes in, we forget that, then we leave the church which we say that it belongs to God. I want to say to somebody that it might have been that you left there just because somewhere somehow God was about to do something in your life, but because of gossips, because of somebody who hurt you, because of somebody didn't treat you the way you expected, then now you decided to quit the church. And that was your battle, that was your warfare, which you were supposed to overcome. And then after that, you become a better person. I want to say to you that at your workplace, what do you do when there are quarrels? What do you do when you don't have a good relationship with your colleagues? Do you quit job? No. What do? You take them to your seniors, take them to the management. After that, you even take some of the people to the CMA. Why? Because you want to sort your problems, because there is something you value at your workplace that makes your life better. And if we can understand that in the church there has to be something beyond the church that you value, then you'll never quit church or quit God just because of people. Because you need to understand one thing. Everywhere, if you want to go higher to the next level, you have to be mastering the level where you are now. But if you are still failing in the level where you are, it is highly impossible for you to go to the next level. Some of you have quit church where it should have taught you how to be patient even in your life, where you should have learned something better to deal with your personal life. But because the devil cheated you, the devil lied to you, you only saw the option of quitting church or quitting prayer or quitting worship team or quitting preaching as a best option. But I want to say to you, the devil lied to you. Today, some of you even going around preaching about the people who have hurt you, preaching the head of the church, people preaching that they say they are holy, but they hate you. Let me tell you, the devil doesn't care that you are holy or not. He will tempt you. And some of you have seen that person whom you thought that is holy doing something wrong for you to die spiritually. That is why you end up give up in life, give up in the things of the church, because people you thought that they are holy, you saw them doing something wrong. The devil exposed them only to kill you in the spirit. Some of you, that God wanted you to learn that anybody can have a weak point, but above their weak points, you must keep on trusting God. The pastor can disappoint you. The leaders can disappoint you. Anybody can disappoint you, but before God disappoint you, never leave God. Never disappoint God, because God have never disappoint you. Let me say, even the people we trust, even the people who are looking up to, today they might wake up and becoming something else or no longer going to church, but that doesn't give you a license to go back. You cannot say that I quit because so and so are no longer going, that I thought that they would do the best. Life can humble anyone. But I want to say to you, never go around and preach your head just because you've been hurt somewhere else and you are not admitting and you don't want to be healed and move on. There are some challenges which happen in our lives only to deal with your personality, to deal with something in your life. And let me say to you, people who have hate us doesn't mean that some of them they wanted to hate us, but the devil entered them. Judas Iscariot, when he did that to Jesus Christ, he didn't know what will happen after that. He thought he's doing a good thing because of money, but after that, the guilt dealt with him. So there are people who actually the devil enters only to deal with you. There are people which the devil will enter only to deal with your spirituality. So you need to be careful that why whenever I face the challenges, you think of leaving, you think of divorcing because there is a challenge in your marriage, you think of saying that I will leave just because you are facing a challenge. There is no place where there's success, where there is no challenges. Every successful person, there's a story behind, which they might not tell you, but there is somewhere, somehow, where they were hitting stones, but they'll never tell you. So I want to say to you, even in the church, not everyone who is in the church is going to treat you very well or nicely. Some of them, they are weak somewhere, somehow, and some of them, they are your opponent. They will deal with your personality. But I'm here to tell you that think about your future, think about your tomorrow. What if where you have quitted, the Lord wanted to give you a crown after that? But now you have left the church. Some of you went back to liquor, you went back to womanizing, you went back to all sorts of sins just because of the crisis which happened in the church. Yes, we believe in our mind that when we go to church, we're going to find saints, we're going to find holy people. But let me tell you, in the church is where we are refined. It's where we are cooked. It's where every day we are saying that we want God to deal with us, we want God to make us better people. So over there, you will meet people who are still in the process too. And when they're in the process, they will making some faults, making some mistakes, but don't concentrate to them. Concentrate of you growing. Concentrate of you finding the God you want, finding the relationship you need to build with your God. And by that, you will never leave church because people have gossiped you. At work, they gossip you. You do not leave. At school, they gossip you. You do not leave. You don't quit school. You don't quit your job. You even take people to management. You take people to principals. Why? Because you want to sort your problem. Because you want money beyond that. You're there for man. Even in the church, we're not there for some people. You are there for God. You are there to grow your relationship. You are there to worship your God. You are not there to see the faults of other people. If they don't treat you well, you better avoid them, but you continue serving your God, because it might happen that God have put you there for a reason. And if you run away of any problem, the problem will find you again. Wherever you are going, the same problem will find you, because that spirit is waiting for you. And now that spirit have realized that when it does this, you quit. So it will follow you anywhere. I'm here to remind you, don't give the devil an opportunity to celebrate of your life. May God bless you.